Hello guys, in this session we are going to learn about while loops. Loops in programming are used to repeat things a number of times, and there are two types of loops in Python. The first one is while loop and the second one is for loops. So in this session we are going to learn about while loops. So first let me create a Python file. Let's start with a simple boolean, and that is watching. So we have a variable named as watching and I'm giving it a true value. So now you are watching it. So let's just take a keyword named as while, and then I will give here the variable watching and then a colon. Here the colon means that from here onwards the body of loop will get started. And here I will just print out that you are watching. So here, as in the previous video, if else conditions, we have seen that the if statement or if keyword take the boolean expression and then it check the conditions. If the condition is true, then it comes into the body, otherwise it does not. Same goes with the while loop. In while loop, the loop will get repeated till then the watching or the condition will remain true. So here we have already given that watching the variable is true, and till the time the watching will remain true, we will get this print statement again and again. So just run this file. Here you can see you are watching is getting printed out again and again, and it will not stop because the true value of this watching variable is not getting changed, because we are having only 3 lines here and we are not changing it. So just stop this program, and now let's change the variable value from true to the false. Now you can see that watching variable having a true value, so the interpreter will get that the watching is true here, so it will get into the while loop. But after printing the value that you are watching, it will come to the variable named as string and take the value as false and change the true value into the false. Now it will again go to check the condition, and here the condition will get false because we have already printed it as a false. So this time the interpreter will not go into the while loop and it will just end the program, because we does not have any other lines under the while loop. So here we don't have any line in line number 5 and 6, so the program will end here and you are watching will get printed out only once. So you can see that. Now my new task is to ask the user, and to ask the user I have to take the input from the user and then I will ask that are you still watching, and just run it here. Now the program is asking from the user that are you still watching, so we have to give here input, and let's suppose I have give here the string or the value here as yes I'm watching, and it will ask me again after printing it again. You can see I have got you are watching twice, and now it is again asking because it will again go into the loop and ask me. If I say here no, then it will again print. Why? Because we are giving here strings. Input function always take user input as a string, and we have seen in our boolean video that whenever we give input, it is whether it is in the string or it is in a number, it will always convert that into a true value. So boolean function, if we apply on any of the string, it will give us a true value. So here you can see we have given these many inputs and we are running loop again and again. So let's set this up again, and this time I'm going to use here a little trick. So here I am using the variable name as same as watching, and then here I'm going to use as user input, and then here I am comparing it with the yes string. Now if the user inputs the same string as I have written in the program, then this value will get true, and in the watching it will remain true, and then it will again go to the watching here, and then while loop will see that this expression is true, and then this will run again. But let's suppose the user input is not same as the yes here, then this whole value will be false, and the watching will be false here, and the interpreter will not go again into the while loop. So just check it again, run it, and then let's suppose I have given here as no, and you can see we are out of the while loop. But if I give here the same string as yes, then it is asking me again and again. But if I give here a single no, the loop stopped. Now let's print another statement out of the indentation, and I will give here that this will always print. Now as you can see, this sixth line is out of the while loop. So if I run it, then after ending the while loop, this line will always be printed out. So here if I give here one yes and then the other one is no, now you can see this will always print. So this is how you can repeat a piece of code many of times until a user tells you to stop. So when would you want to use a while loop? When you want to repeat something an undefined number of times. For example, until a user tells you to stop. You don't know how many times you are going to repeat it. You depend on the user's input. The for loop, on the other hand, will be used to repeat something a defined number of times. Let's learn about that in the next session. See you in the next one.